Welcome to Carmelite Monastery, Margao, Goa. I am Father Archibald Gonsalves, Superior of the Carmelite Monastery. On account of the coronavirus, the whole world has come to a standstill. Millions of people all over the world quarantined. There's a lockdown in our own country. We are homebound. We cannot move out. We cannot get back to the normal life that we had before. The everyday masses, stations of the cross, the devotions, the liturgy, everything is stopped. Life has taken a different turn. I think first time in the world history, something like this has happened, of this magnitude. The world did not see something like this even when there was World War I and World War II. Today, 183 countries around the world have been infected by COVID-19. Millions of people suffering. Over 6 lakh people have been infected. Over 25,000 people are already declared dead. In India, we have touched the 900 mark of the infected, and over 19 people are declared dead. What is going to be tomorrow? How long it will last? There are so many questions being asked, and there are very few answers. Those of us who have been tech-savvy have been accessing Twitter, Facebook, WhatsApp, and whatnot. And there we get messages after messages. Sometimes we think which one to believe, which one not to believe. In this difficult situation, how are we to respond? What are we to do? We are homebound. What shall we do now? Some are complaining we are not getting the groceries that are required. Some are telling the essentials are not available like medicine. Goa, the situation is much different today. We hear that CRPF Jawans are deployed here to maintain law and order. Most of us have been very responsible staying indoors, whereas some of us have preached the conduct and we've been moving out freely, and this has caused enough trouble. Anyone not following the discipline will certainly invite trouble to everyone else, because this virus is very contagious. COVID-19 is no more an epidemic. It is a pandemic. We need to be responsible. If we are irresponsible, we will be risking the life of everyone around us, our own family members, our neighbors, our friends. So that's why we need to stay indoors as expected from us. The government and the health officials have asked us to follow the necessary hygiene to protect ourselves. Life is a gift of God. We cannot compromise this gift with anything else. Our property, our assets, our talents, our well-being, our socializing, media, everything is there only if we are alive. Once we die, everything comes to a standstill. That's why it's very important to protect this gift of God, the gift of life, to safeguard our own life and the life of our neighbors, our friends, our family members. We, the Carmelite Fathers, have been living in this community, indoors, in these days when we are having the lockdown. Our lifestyle too has changed. We have been involved in a lot of ministry outside, preaching, retreats, seminars, masses outside, funerals, and whatnot. But these days, all the community members, 8 of us, staying indoors. We are 7 fathers and Brother Malvino, all of us staying indoors and spending quality time together. I should confess that we are spending quality time and at the dining table, chit-chatting, sharing, and dining leisurely, taking as much time as available. We are in the chapel praying. I think our prayer has qualitatively improved because every day we are spending more time in prayer. We are also now exercising. We are not able to jog outside, but all of us together working in the garden, maintaining the compound. A different type of lifestyle has come in. We are also socializing, but not meeting people in the parlor or in the church, but we are socializing through the media. I called some of my friends, some of my relatives, whom I have not been in touch for years together. They themselves were surprised. Father Archie, welcome. Happy to hear from you after a long, long time. It was a happy meeting. I think coronavirus or COVID-19 is not all bad news. It is also good news for all of us. COVID-19 has created an environmental serenity. The nature is being protected. There is no pollution now, no vehicles running on the road, no factories working. So as a result, we can see that nature is being protected. We can hear the singing of the birds. We can hear the weak sounds that are going around, which are really encouraging us. And we are living in an environment so beautiful around us. We are also living in family life has improved. We had very little time to spend with the family. We used to spend more time in the office or at school or elsewhere outside, outdoors. But today we are spending more time with our own family members, and that has improved the quality of family life. We are also in touch with God. We are thinking man is the measure of all things. Human person has conquered everything. Human person is in control of the whole world and nature and everything that happens. And coronavirus has taught us we are not in control of anything. Everything is in the hands of God. And God is in control of everything. Other day, Pope Francis invited us to pray. He prayed with us. He exposed the Blessed Sacrament. And we prayed together. He reflected with us. And there he told us that we need to surrender to God's will. We need to ask the Lord to take away this pest from us so that we be protected by the Lord. As the boat sailing in the rough ocean was protected by the Lord, Lord said, let it be calm, and everything was calm. Same way, let the turmoil in this world caused by coronavirus be calmed by the divine intervention. This was our prayer. What is happening in Europe, what happened in China, what is happening in America should certainly open our eyes, and we should be responsible. I request you, dear friends of mine, please stay indoors. Do not venture outside without necessity. Follow hygiene, which is most important, especially washing of our hands. It's very important that we spend quality time with our own family members. Let this be a time of bonding together, coming together. And let us also spend time praying together so that we become a praying family. I think this is a beautiful opportunity for us to live our Christian life. The basic Christian communities were of one mind and one heart. It is a time for us to be one mind and one heart. You have been sending lots of messages to us, inquiring about our health and well-being. You have been very much concerned about us. You have been praying for us. Thank you very much. We too here at the Carmelite Monastery continue to pray for you. Wish you all the best. Let's all join hands together. And thereby we will be victorious. And we will all overcome. We will overcome because in Jesus there is the victory. May Jesus protect us. May Jesus bless us. Have a nice day, all of you. God bless you.